Hello everyone, welcome to Dear Love Talk. It's always a pleasure to do this 10-13 minute show with you, and we get to answer the questions that people send to us.
We get a lot of questions. We do get a lot of questions, and this is excellent. This is perfect for, for you who, you have that question and you don't really have the courage to. Sometimes when you come to the seminars, you feel awkward in asking. So you can email us.
And not only that, we do have people who email us from, across the globe. So sometimes we're not there. You can always, we're only an email or a message on Facebook away. You can always contact us via questions@lovetalkshow.tv. Our first question for today comes from someone who visited our Facebook page, and it says, "Hi Love Talk. My boyfriend never seems to remember important dates like Valentine's Day, anniversaries, and etc. He's a really good guy, but I would like him to be more sensitive to these things. What do I do?" First of all, be careful what you wish for. I think there are some women out there that are complaining that their boyfriend or their husband is too sensitive. And let's be honest, look, Elena and I, we have this thing that we don't really put a lot of emphasis on anniversaries and Valentine's Day. And I'll tell you why. Because, for example, for me, it's very special. I'm recording this show here right now. I'm going to go for a meeting straight after this. And for me, it's very special when I arrive home and Elena's waiting for me, and we have a wonderful evening together, we relax, we have a nice meal. For me, that's more important than an anniversary. It really, for me, it doesn't really matter. I understand for some people it's important, but what people can't do is you can't put something so little as an anniversary, Valentine's Day, as more important than what really matters, which is the person's character and the relationship.
It's actually not nice, because, for example, maybe your boyfriend, imagine that he gives you all the gifts and he remembers all the dates, but then all the other days he couldn't care less about showing affection. How would you feel? Would you hold your head high and say, "Oh, I got my gift on Valentine's Day," to your friends? You would tell them, "Oh, this is what he did for me." But what about the other days? Okay, you go to work and your friends are there. "Oh, look at what he gave me. Oh, what did your boyfriend did to you? Oh, he took me such." But then it feels so fake, because deep down he's not like that.
Yeah, and let's just say,
this is just a trend.
But let's just say, look, there's nothing wrong for you to celebrate Valentine's Day. There's nothing wrong for you to celebrate anniversaries. Sometimes we do celebrate anniversaries depending how busy we are with work. But the thing is, don't make that a big deal. Don't make that a bigger deal than what it is. I feel sorry for some guys who sometimes work really hard and they have great personalities, great characters, do everything to please their partners, but then because of one day that they forgot, it's like they're crucified as terrible.
It's too much pressure. Yeah. Sometimes it's too much pressure, And trust me, you do not want an overly sensitive guy near you.
That's why we said,
living with you.
That's why we said, be careful what you wish for.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah.
And the next question, right, is someone actually wrote your name, so it's for you.
Oh, it says, "Hi Helena, every relationship I have ever been into, I have always been the one in control. Is this a good thing, or is this something I should change?" Well, does it work for you? If it does, from what I see from talking to other women, and from knowing myself, because I'm a woman myself, we have this tendency to be in control of things. We were made to be mothers, to bear children, and so we have this thing that we like to look after people, make sure everyone is okay, and this is where it goes, this is where you put that thing. So we can be a bit bossy, but deep down we want someone to be, to take charge. So maybe...
We don't know if the question comes from a woman, it doesn't say.
Well, yeah, it's true. I'm just assuming.
I assume, because the question was directed to you, perhaps it's from a woman.
Yes. And if it's a man, well...
Yeah, but I don't think in a relationship there is someone in charge. When you're steering a boat together with someone, usually there's the guy at the helm, right? With that wheel that you see on the boat. And there's a guy working the sails. The guy, so he goes there to the sails, try to put the sails in place, depending on where the wind is blowing. You can't sail a boat with just the guy at the helm or just the guy at the sails. It's a combination, and then that combination gives the direction to the boat. And that's how a relationship is. I think if you try to be always in control in a relationship, it's perhaps showing a deeper problem that you have. Maybe you feel you need to be in control, but that doesn't usually work. Actually, nobody likes to be controlled by anyone.
It's teamwork. You need to, let the other person do something, make decisions. I think you need to sit down and actually listen to the person. If the person already showed, concern, if the person already told you, listen, I'm not happy with the way you are too controlling, everything is your way, you need to listen, because you don't want to be, because when you are in control, you feel happy because you are doing your own thing, everyone obeys you, well, in your mind, like everyone is following your direction, everything is okay, but it's not okay. The other person might be very, very unhappy.
And if that's the case, you better shape up. How does the song go? John Travolta's song go, you better shape up, right? Yes. Otherwise the relationship might not last very long. And
you can lose a romance in the relationship, because if it's a man, he sees you like, his mother.
And actually, listen, letting go of the control you have can be a very liberating thing. Try it. You might actually enjoy the relationship more than what is happening right now. The next question says, I'm dating this guy that everyone tells me he's not right for me because certain things that he does or has done in the past. But these people don't know me or don't know him like I do. I know we are meant to be together. Just wanted your honest opinion on this. Diane from Hackney. Diane from Hackney, are you sure you want my honest opinion on this?
Brace yourself.
Because the thing is, listen, if you have 10 people, right? And every single one of them is telling you, listen, this guy is not good for you. Can't you see that, he's done things or he's doing things that I think are not the kind of things you want someone to be in a relationship with to be doing. If 10 people are saying this to you, listen, they may be onto something. Huh? But the thing is, some people have this thing that they say, look, it's us against the world. We have an impossible love. It's us against the world. Nobody understands us. Listen, usually it ends in tragedy. It's different than if you have your whole family and there's one or two people who disagree with the relationship. That's different. And for some reason they may disagree. It doesn't mean that the person's not good for you. But if everyone is telling you that this person's not good for you, Diane, and you're saying no one knows him like I do, chances are everyone knows him apart from you. Be careful.
Yeah, because, when you're dating, it's very popular for, people go blind a bit because it's, you are in love and you...
Or you think you are in love.
Yes, you think you are in love, is that whole passion thing. So it's very hard for you to admit that that might be a problem. There may be a problem with that person because you just love the person so much. It's like, for example, people that were victims of domestic abuse, domestic violence. They knew there was something wrong, but deep down, no, he's a good guy. He just loves me. It's because I misbehaved. You don't know him like I do.
And of course, we have to say, Lena, that people who are in abusive relationships, sometimes they are afraid to leave.
Yes,
so it's very complicated.
But just that thing of, just why not? It doesn't hurt for you to listen to the person and check, or maybe she's right. Maybe the way he treats you or she treats you is not very good after all. Yeah.
And by the way, if you are in an abusive relationship, do seek help, do seek strength from someone who can motivate you, who can reassure you that it's going to be okay, because we know it's a very difficult and complicated situation.
Yes, definitely.
Okay? Now, Diane, going back to your case, listen, you have a choice to either continue with someone that everyone is telling you could be bad business for you in the future, and apologies for using the word business, but just to express what we're saying here, or so you have the choice to go ahead with this or to listen to people. Don't think that people want, they don't want to steal him from you. They're concerned about you. They love you, and they're trying to show you something. And this thing of impossible love, us against the world, that Hollywood shows, is a lie. No one can survive us against the world. You need family. You need friends. And at some point, you're going to need these people around you. So do take a harder look at the situation.
And just the fact that, you know, you wrote to us asking the question already shows that perhaps, you know, there might be a possibility that people might be right. I don't know, because you were in doubt. That's why you asked. I don't know, I could be wrong, but maybe you do feel like there's something, maybe they're not so wrong after all. I don't know.
So if you, like Diane, want to get in touch, then do so, questions@lovetalkshow.tv, or visit our Facebook page, Love Talk Show. And we will always be honest, sincere, and hopefully we can help you with the advice we're giving out. Okay, until next time, have a wonderful day.